Hello, hello! I hope nobody had to wait too long for me, for my arrival. And I hope everyone's doing okay. I'm finally getting to the point where my aggressive ligma that I unfortunately contracted is no longer making me completely miserable, so mayhaps we will have our current stream with less of just me suffering and being generally in terrible state, and we will be also able to return, at least I will be able, mostly to return to making good content. The very unfortunate situation of me being borderline dead has resolved itself, and now we don't have to wait anymore. That's another good thing. Whew. And I think today we will just continue playing the Signet build, because I unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on whether you like to see me suffer, I have nothing better on my mind. But as soon as the fog clears slightly between the ears, we will be back to making videos, and we will be back to perhaps cooking with some heinous builds, if I get to that level. You see, nothing happens on Twitch, not much happens on YouTube, so we will just be waiting more, unfortunately. Question, perhaps a little question to everyone who is... maybe I should ask that question when there is more people around, because I'm kind of interested in streaming the patch on when it arrives, and my current 6 p.m. Central European Time schedule is very close to when patches normally arrive for internet, so I should be able to stream it as soon as it releases. Of course, assuming that nothing will happen terrible in the meantime, and that I will not die until Tuesday. But in general Grievous, by the way, yes, in general Grievous, I should be able to stream the new patch PvE as soon as it arrives. And from the snippets of information I gathered that if there will be drops, anyone who is streaming should be able to anyone who is streaming Guild Wars 2 should be able to count towards the drops for viewers. It's unconfirmed info. The perpetrator could have just lied to me, so don't quote me on that if you don't have to. But hopefully, with a very little of with a little luck, and assuming I will not need to be like Twitch affiliate, or at least that Twitch will decide to stop being a piece of shit idiot site and actually allow me to register for the affiliate bullshit that they currently gatekeep from me by refusing to contact with me, then that it will all be resolved, and we will not be denied that the viewers faithful to me will not have to choose between Twitch drops and and watching me. That I will be actually able to stream with drops enabled, which would be great, honestly. But knowing my luck, the probability of that is genuinely not something I would bet on. Question do you have? I have this. There is no bullshit to play for fun. There's always bullshit to play for fun. Unfortunately, that bullshit sometimes is in a different game, but there's always some. There is always some. I should probably be running like Rune of Links or something at this point. Shit, I missed. Yep. Play arms defense berserker with stuff. One part about stuff berserker that very much hurts me to the core of my soul is the fact that they had to pre-nerf the staff F1 for berserker. Because for some reason, I don't know why, they just decided that it overperformed to the extent in which it will require nerf. How did that miss? How did that king miss? Please, something die. Oh. I want to see how Staff Signet work. Staff Signet? Ah, yeah. As I said, they pre-nerfed the Staff F1 damage, so it's not as impressive. It's kind of whack, actually, like, kind of bad. But hey, so is all of Warrior, so... Like, yeah, how naked Berserker feels with Signet is special. I'm starting to flame my teams and go AFK if they don't listen and lose. Yeah, PvP unfortunately requires a lot of the mental capacity from one. It's like to the point where... I specifically trained myself not to get frustrated by it, and I still get. Hello, Captain. How are you today? Better. I'm recovering from the league I contracted previously, and now that I know to avoid strange fanboys, I probably will be in much better shape coming forward. It's like, okay. Did I change the Signet? Yes, I changed the Signet and forgot. Relic, shit. I'm very dumb. I wanted to test something and change it to Relic, and they didn't change it back. And now I'm surprised that I have no shard. Oh, the silly little me. Lose, win, hookah, just have fun. We'll get soon. Yes, I'm actually in the process of getting well, so... Oh, finally, some satisfaction. We hit something. That's good. That's good. What are not Ain's favorite child anyway? Skill issue. Like, not being Ain's favorite child is skill issue. Or at least, if I pretend it is, maybe I will be able to skill my way out of it. If I don't, nothing changes. If I do, I win. Win-win scenario. Like, remember, gaslighting yourself is a victimless crime. So, the best tool, like the actual best two advices you can have for PvP is be gay, do crime. And gaslighting yourself is a crime. Victimless crime. So this is actually the best you can do, because you do crime and you're not the victim. Actual life hack. As soon as we started the gaslighting, game goes better. Game goes better immediately as soon as you start gaslighting yourself. It's an actual performance enhancer for your entire team. Two best things in life: lies and deceit. And you can use both. Look at this. We fought back and we almost won. And now we fight a different person. Ouch. Sad chart. Sad moments. I fought so hard and got so hard, but in the end, that's not how the song went. What do you think of the new resolution equals damage reduction relic? It will probably not have the same numbers in PvP as it does in PvE. And even if it does, I need you to understand one thing. If you look at the warrior's defense, hardened ammo, it already works that way. So if you have this and relic, then just resolution becomes your protection. So I am not exactly certain why would you be too worried about that, other than perhaps you just are strongly afraid that that Paragon something, but it's not that bad of a deal. Let's get back to Soundless, I think. Though we could run a Relic of Resistance as well. Or Relic of Isgaren, because that's damage increase. If I change these for... Rune of Links would give me movement speed. Unfortunately, they also give condition damage. But Runes of Traveler give all stats and boon duration. Will that give me more? Or will... See. But those are our only options. This gives more power, so the little condition damage will have to be stomached by our terrible little life. And yes, we're back to gold 2. Because the... I think swap from Blood Reckoning to Defiant stance. You know what we could do? You know what we could do? You know what would be based? I need to find myself low intensity build. Luminary starts to get annoying with weapon swap, forge, and F3 skills. If you want to play, like, you're playing Luminary, you can just sweep to Wheelbender. You can pivot back to Wheelbender. Good Wheelbender is better than even decent Luminary. It's just that the, you know, mediocre players tend to do better on Luminary than on Wheelbender. So if you're good, you can play Wheelbender better than any Luminary ever would. Marauder Trinket plus 5th rune? No. What I'm trying to get from Link's rune is the movement speed, not the stats. Because the like condition damage, that doesn't concern me. The movement speed does. Because the beauty of movement speed is that it makes you move faster. And when we are generally immobile, that 25% movement speed comes very handy. This, unfortunately, this is 12 seconds of resistance. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. Okay, but let's go back to something normal, because I know why you suggest Defiant Stance, but you must understand that I'm playing for the resets. I am specifically playing this build because it is in sadistic way entertaining, or masochistic way, because I'm not hurting you, I'm hurting yourself. But because it's entertaining in that way, and also it's entertaining to me, I like that. I like that it's entertaining to me. But I would very much like more. Maybe I should do something that does more damage. What could we do that does more damage? Dealing strike damage using weapon with recharge of 20 seconds or more. I don't know if I have those. Relic of leadership. We could use this. Mount Balrog. It would be a large damage increase in our combo. We will try Mount Balrog for a moment. And with your playstyle, never given up on warrior. Yes, the beauty of combined, what's his name? The beauty of the combination of Stockholm syndrome. I'm not back yet to being eloquent. The combined beauty of Stockholm Syndrome and sunk cost fallacy is what we need to push through and succeed. Once, like 10 months ago, I encountered one of your friends playing Sunless Relic. I knew you would make video about it. Yes. You know, the beauty of having friends is that you can take their ideas, steal them for content, and they will still thank you for this. Unless they're Pandora, because Pandora is a cunt, but don't tell him that. He will find out on his own. But jokes aside, the Guild Wars 2 has a lot of fun things that you could potentially do if meta wasn't so oppressive. If we didn't have Visions of Eternity, and we would like actually slowly chip at the builds which are too oppressive to allow for diversity of thought builds and etc., we would really have one of the best games in our kind. We still would have problems regarding from the initial Guild Wars 2 design, but the unfortunate is that the real deal will just not manifest itself. Quality gaming needs to be worked for and worked on, and unfortunately a mistake done once is not a mistake that can always be repaired. Like, I scream and yap and, you know, bitch and moan and mouth about teleports in GW2 all of the time. Because teleports in GW2 in combination with the... How did you get every boon in the game? In combination with the typical design of... Damn it. How do they say? The difference between melee combat and... Difference between melee combat and ranged combat in Guild Wars 2 is very flimsy. Because in both situations, you can reach people. That's the thing. You can reach people. Just let me fucking go there. Like, why aren't you going mid? I understand that you just, you know, want to flex on me that you're moving faster because you can, but why aren't you going mid? They're running away. On one hand, ranged is good, because being able to hit people is decent. But like this. Spear has 900 range on most of its attacks, with just disrupting throw being longer. That is enough. In some situations, more than enough. Good app, soldier. If 900 is enough most of the time, then why would we need 600 more? And, like, why did we then get our beloved soldier, what's his name, Gay Shot? And if we don't need Gay Shot, then we shouldn't have Gay Shot. I know it might be very unpopular piece of modern media, but damn it. And like that, I'm down, and he's out. I haven't played PvP for a long time. What is currently most problematic? Visions of Eternity. That is the easiest answer in my life. Visions of Eternity. Every spec coming out with Visions of Eternity came out strongly overtuned. You could blame Visions, like everything you want on Visions of Eternity. Between your hamster dying and, like, fall from an empire, and you would 90% be right. Like, the amount of problems that Visions of Eternity brought with itself. From just the... ouch. Like, just this. You have borderline every class has currently a spec. Most of the time, it's the vision spec, which just out-damages Berserker while having nothing that... what's his name? That, like, none of the limitations that were forced upon Berserker to prevent it from being overpowered. And Tasha, you're correct. Antiquary is mediocre, but you need to know that Antiquary is mediocre because it was nerfed to the fucking ground multiple times. It had at least 3 iterations in which it was completely broken, busted, overpowered on the side node, to the point where the Paragon and Double Mace Spellbreaker were not enough, and the pre-nerf Paragon, by the way, was not enough to counter it on side node. It's straight up just out-sustained, out-barriered specs like Paragon. So I get that Antiquary now is not overpowered, but now it's not the same Antiquary as we fought for the last God only knows how long. I think I like Mount Balrog. The shit, he evaded that. I think I like the Relic of Mount Balrog. It does things to me. If we just get the Harbinger, please. Thank you. Ouch. At least Harbinger is dead. As planned. Damn it. It looks like Warrior can shine in Spear now. Yeah. But part of the Spear, always for me, will be the just remembering the incident, like the fiasco, where they just decided, let's give Warrior a new mechanic. And the mechanic turned out to be just more damage. Come on, that just that straight up shouldn't be possible. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. The one example of mechanic that straight up shouldn't be in the game. Sorry, it's not mechanic, it's combination. Combination of 3. Instant Shadow Step. That applies. Boon removal. And on top of that, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Why, like, everything from that just no regt on this guy? So Just auto attack, just auto attack, just auto attack, just auto attack, just auto attack the... Yeah, we kind of shot the bed, but... Not bad. I like the evade while bursting mechanic for Spear on Warrior. I like it as well, mainly because it doesn't exist. It's not with us anymore. Of course, there is Spellbreaker. Yes, Spellbreaker is the bane of our existence. Spellbreaker is why we can't have anything nice. Antiquary is like Warrior. Paragon Antiquary got nerfed hard by the Vulcan of Alchemist Cake. While Antiquary design is trash now without the inflated numbers, finally people realize how bad it is. Correct. Warrior Fantasy goes into having his shit taken into Guardian, Ranger and Revenant. It was promised as a gambler, but Antiquary themed and destroy said relics like any good Antiquary. And all is random too, but also has a rat for some reason. Yeah. It's like a lot of the PvE is... Sorry, not PvE. The GW2 a lot of Guild Wars 2 is just throw shit at the wall and see what sticks. And there is no game sound because I did not notice that I turned it off. Thank you for noticing and saying. Epic downstate rotation. You have CC Lord Spellbreaker. Yes, with 0 damage from CC. Happens. Such is life. Remember, if you were doing damage on CC, you would be too overpowered, and therefore we put damage on CC on Mesmer. Because Mesmer's spear is not strong enough. Therefore, we buff damage on spear. On Mesmer's spear. And its beauty. But like, speaking of spears, you remember how the spear release for Warrior went. First, they decided that to incentivize how strong Warrior throws a spear, we will make the spear lose half of its king damage 2 meters away from the thrower. And we will add random bullshit onto skills with fucking delays and bullshit. Because, you know, haha, just making a weapon work normally is too difficult for us. And then, once we told them to just fuck off with that bullshit, they decided, okay, so instead, we will make the spear do 20% more damage by default. And then they went and nerfed the base damage of the spear to compensate for the mechanic they applied in the first place. It was the most Willy Wonka-ass, the most Looney Tunes-as chain of events, which were all like too mentally simple to just, you know, to not see coming. What's solid spec in the game design-wise? The Luminary? Antiquary? Old Luminary and Antiquary logo was fire, kinda. Whole design of Elite spec is a fucking joke. Like, I want to agree that what's his name? That Antiquary is very badly designed, but I will not be able to call it the worst design spec in the game when Bladesworn exists. But maybe just not acknowledging that the Bladesworn exists is part of the charm of the spec. At first I thought it would be like Twisted Fate, but no, a bunch of fucking rats and RNG. Exactly. We have so much pirate shit in Guild Wars 2 and somehow it's not a spec. Who would you give a pirate spec? To what class? Like honestly, genuinely, to what class? At least Bladesworn has a cool fantasy. To Warrior? Because if you take pirate as a concept, it fits at least 3 classes. You could have pirate-themed spec for warrior. You could have pirate-themed spec for what's his name, for thief, and you could have one for engineer. Like, and all 3 would fit. What do you think of weakness condition now in PvP? Overused, strongly overused. Because, like, take a look at this. If you, like, want to make a pirate-themed elite spec, you can either lean into, you know, the roguish behavior of the person and make it essentially like nimble fighter, which would fit thief. You can just go a little bit more into the you know, the explosives, powder, cannons and shit, and make it an engineer spec, which would be very much like mostly, you know, the sabotage, explosives, cannons, shit, and that. Or you can just, like, you know, decide to swing an anchor at somebody's head. Or make the, like, fighting the, you know, more of the part and feed it onto warrior. Like, we could have the same, like, pirate thingy done 3 times and still feel fresh. Or you could just, like, went haywire and give us, like, fucking pirate-themed ranger that will just have a parrot and will drive on a fucking boat pulled by, like, you know, row of sharks. Or summon kraken, exactly. Like, if you had a, like, ranger spec with pet kraken, it would be cool. And I would be jealous as shit, but it would be cool. It's like the only difference between, like, pirate spec for engineer, pirate spec for thief, pirate spec for warrior would be the internal components, the mechanics, the way you make shit. And, like, ranger, it would be, what's his name, much the pirate name themed revenant that channels the spirit of Su-Won. You kinda cooking there, bro. I would really expect some crossbow ranger. Not really. Unfortunately, like, since we don't have crossbow as an option in this game, like, we cannot imagine a crossbow. Because they will not add, they will straight up not add more weapons to this game. They will not. They would have to differentiate it far, far further from what it currently is. But they, if they ever started making a game from scratch, then maybe. Copium. Shrine Guardian themed elite spec, maybe. But would Shrine Guardian be a spec for Guardian or for some other class? Because it would, on one hand, like, be kind of funny to give Shrine Guardian to anything but Guardian. But on the other hand, it also kind of fits Guardian. Oh, wahoo! Trolling. Now we the Bush. George Bush. Hello, Hexcos. Thank you for the follow. Greatly appreciate it. Please don't regret your decision. Yet.
Hold on to your points, seize theirs.
It's like, I had previously this, let's say, joke that if ArenaNet was creative with Ranger specs, we would already have like a dog sled with a howitzer on it. But no, there needs to be artificial limitation on what Ranger can do, because if we don't have an artificial limitation on what Ranger can do, we will just have a like green warrior, essentially. Welcome to the Wood Chipper Central. Enjoy your stay. I was allowed to freecast. Therefore, we win. Now I will not be able to freecast anymore. So we will lose. Woohoo! Shrined Guardians sounds like a Mesmer spec. Could be. If you had like summons instead of phantasms, it would be great. Green Warrior with dog. Yes, that's what you get most of the time. Untamed was a Ranger Warrior hybrid, for example. I had unblockables. Like, I straight up had unblockables. What is this bullshit? Wait, I didn't? Yeah, that explains a lot, actually. Mal. I did not knew if I had unblockables or not, I just went for it. And it worked. Ah, shit. I missed. Something that doesn't happen if you cheat. What is your opinion on some classes having all the buffs like Guardian or Ally, and some can't, like Warrior Necro, as in stabbing protection? The problem with that is, if you have any like classes that depend on self-buffing as a mechanic, it is a just... You create a design trap for yourself. Because if you cannot change the buff, but you can only change its duration, for example. If you cannot balance the buff, you cannot balance the class. You can only change duration or... what's his name? You can only change duration of the buff. You will not be able to change how strong the class is while having that buff. You will only be able to change for how long the class is strong. Which, understandably, is not very good for balance. It's difficult to balance something if you can't change its power, only its length. That's why transformation skills are kind of better than artificial self-buffs, because you can, for example, nerf the damage of, let's say, Alcoholic Father Stance auto-attack. You can do that. If Alcoholic Father Stance was just, for example, a buff, and you were not allowed to change the buff because buff is blanket amongst all classes, then how would you, what's his name, how would you prevent that from being overpowered in specific scenario? I think that the area for Mount Balor or Relic should be a little larger. Thank you for your input. We really think alike in these balance things, and that's probably why you like my opinions, because they reinforce yours. And don't challenge them. That's why a lot of people like opinions. Imagine liking what you agree with. Very strange and unorthodox line of thinking, isn't it? Why would you like something that you agree with? Like, why? That's very strange. Evoker feels balanced in SPVP versus World v World 1. Yeah. Versus World v World, it's a different situation. By the way, Pistol Thief is as annoying as people claim. Depends. Pistol Thief is one of a kind build. Because essentially that is very dependent on how a person plays the build. That's why watch out when Berserker is berserking. Because you can get your PP divided. Arc divider moment. As I was saying, PP unload is a very... except PP unload, this is more than just funny sounding thing. But it is not just what... it's not everything that is to Pistol Thief. Because you still have the usual Pistol 5, which with the... what's his name? I'm mentally incongruent. Angry crabface moment. I got myself mentally detained. Reset. Go back to thinking. Thief. That Pistol Thief. If you play against Pistol Thief, who is, how do I say this, laid back and playing for fun, it will be okay. Especially if it's a power Pistol Thief. Because those are generally playing less degenerate ways. But if you're playing against somebody who knows how to exploit that, first of all, Pistol 2, that's an immobilize. Pistol 4, you know what Pistol 4 does, I don't need to explain. And you still have Pistol 5. So you can still use the enhanced dodge from what's his name, from Daredevil, which will give you the leap finisher for the field. So you just get the what's his name, just you know, crunch. There's a lot of things there that can be used to severely troll people, and with Thief's mobility, the Thief being fully ranged and dangerous at range is very unfun to play against, which also applies to Deadeye. I see a small little problem. I will have to, for like a 30 seconds to 1 minute, throw on the technical difficulties. I will be back in like a minute or so. Alright, on a scale from 1 to 10. On a scale from 1 to 10, how long was I gone? Oh. We're back. We can... I made a mistake. We are back. Back into queue. And back to talking with it. Taking shit is technical difficulties. Vice, you don't know what happened. You have no bearing on the reality. You cannot tell me what I was doing. You have no proof. There is nothing you can prove in a court of law. You understand?
Think Newt would ever host the great hunt out here?
Seems like a good way to feed a lot of naive.
But yeah, the big damage is indeed seemingly big.
He'd probably go for it.
We would rather talk about Berserker's big damage than anything else that have transpired today. So can we get back to Berserker's big damage or something? Or like literally anything that does not involve the technical difficulties? Because laugh at it or not, it were in fact the difficulties. Oh yes. The game. We're back. It begins once again. Begins anew. The bloodshed shall triumph. Or not. Where's the map choice thingy? Don't make me wait any longer. I crave thee. I crave the slaughter. It's gone. The slaughter is the slaughter with us in the room right now? That's the question I keep asking myself. I had an interesting conversation today, which stems partially from me being a dumbass and misunderstanding, but also, you know, if both sides have sort of a point, then that's also called a good conversation. Because I had a conversation with a person who was convinced that PvP fast design is bad for MMOs and for games in general, because the PvP centric design will necessitate worse PvE experience. Fast bog damage. Bog. If you look at this is called Relic of Mount Balrog. It adds 15%. Oh shit, I just realized something. This adds 15% of damage into both PvE and PvP. So the 15% damage reduction with resolution trait Relic might also apply in PvP. But what I'm trying to say, it's like Wing, Arc Divider, Big Arc Divider, 11k Arc Dividers, 10k Arc Dividers. Mwah. Can we find higher? Can we get much higher? So high. 10k, 7k. Here's lower one. Spear Marshal, Spear Marshal, Spear Marshal, Spear Marshal. 11k, 11.5 even. Like, big damage. Big damage good. We found more. Yes, Mount Borger. It's good. I agree, this game keeps getting faster and faster. Bog damage, true. Mount Borger is going to be the savior of us today. We're just going to... The Borger appears somewhere. It does not appear in this because I'm having PvE with I have so little things unlocked in PvE. It's actually unfunny. Quite biggy. Yes. Big. The damage. Big. Number. Obese. Hugh. Long. Why? Hugh no long. Evil. Stop. Me want game. Hugh. Deliver. We get too much higher. Mount Borger versus Mount Borgerer. Mind me. Auga. Yes, the Q. Hop. Blessed me with... Why are you like this? Raptorius. Don't be like this. You. Dishonor for the whole family. Dishonor for the cricket, dishonor for the cow. Just dishonor. Borgir damage. Blessed me with Borgir damage. Look at him. Look at the little one. Look at him. The buffoon is flummoxed. He wants to get to me, but he cannot. Because his own AI prevents him. This is the limit. The weakness of the clunker. He does not think. He does not have the power to perceive. He can only look and wail. And swing those little arms and those little legs. And that will not bring him closer to his goal. Because I outsmarted his little brain. He cannot attain his goal. He is lost. Flummoxed. He has no power over me, and I have power over him. But we will not abuse this power. We will simply wait for Q2. Where is my cape? Game. Game? You tried to rob me? Blind? In front of my enemies? In front of me ops? The raptor is unsatisfied. He will remain as he is. I always wanted to try Signet of the Relic of the Alliance with Warrior. It sounds better than it is. Because on one hand, it sounds synergistic, but the amount of what it gives is just not... Sorry. It's not good enough with how... what's his name? How unreliable it is. That's just my average PvP teammate. Yes, correct, Tasha. That is the average PvP teammate, unfortunately. And not just yours. It will be it is mine. And yours. And everyone's. You see this necromancers and this amalgam? They have teammate like this. It is I. I am the teammate. I was a teammate all along, Jimbo. And this is it's called from the family of
The match starts soon.
Seeing the string of H-A-H-A-H-A-H-A in the chat is kind of amusing.
Hold on to your points.
First of all, I very rarely consider my own jokes funny. And second of all, I have learned to read that not as laughter, but as H-A-H-A-H-A-H-A, and since then I never knew happiness.
Enemy captured the windmill.
Hey, look, it's him.
Enemy captured the clock tower.
Oh my god. I got CC'd once. I am doomed. I'm doomed completely. The doom approached me and punched me in the scrotum. Sounds very familiar. Yes, sounds very. It is one of the sounds to ever. Ah, that explains why we lost the mid-fight. Because we were down a person, because... you know... The anal gum is very... Please, 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 please. I need a hero. The only thing that I'm genuinely terrified of is the fact that I have only one source of stability, one stun break, and if I use it, I'm gone. Like, if I get in the... if I appear in presence of the spellbreaker, I'm not getting out. I need him down, I need him down. Let's go. How did he arrive in that conclusion? No, no, no. Damn it. I'm still down. It's still over for me. Still. Despite my best efforts. Despite the fact that I targeted the biggest threat in the room first. I am still. Remove speed for pre-check. Current damage with it is acceptable. It got the check and the giga damage nerf as well. Yeah. Kind of true. The check is no longer necessary. Especially considering that the skills that work in the similar fashion don't usually have a check in place.
Enemy captured the clock tower. Windmill captured.
Should have hit. That should have hit.
Mansion captured.
Should have hit as well. Ah. Not like I can do much about that.
Enemy captured the windmill.
Just have decency to come closer.
Clock tower captured.
Not exactly what I love about the game, but here's what I get. 24k SP4. Yeah. Like, there is no denying that Spear Warrior on day one was hella broken. It was hella broken. Like, trying to deny that is just coping.
Enemy captured the
Why did it not work? Why did it cancel?
Windmill captured.
Okay, game. Okay. Okay, apparently I pressed something I was not aware of. Like... Okay, game. I understand. Thief Spear you can spam interrupts 24/7. And? Stability exists. Ranger Spear you can pretty much still one-shot people. And? That's Ranger. Like... I understand, but broken for Warrior and broken for Ranger are not the same kind of broken.
Captured the clock tower.
Okay?
Strong. Enemy captured the windmill. Refreshing.
I should have still have the unblockables. That's... Ah, that's bullshit. Come on, and you... Shit. Damn it. He didn't like the joke. About the air. It appears. Unfortunately, I'm like borderline convinced that
Clock tower captured.
until they decide that the Berserker deserves like actual honest to god just option to ignore protection or ignore power damage reduction, it's not going to be functional in PvP or World v World. It's because like in World v World, when you play the game in the boon ball, you will bring boon removal with you. In PvP you cannot always just depend on boon removal being there, and you should not exist. You straight up should not exist. Come on. I love this skill. I love this skill. It's so fun. It's so fair. Like, imagine just having... No. Shut up. I'm not complaining. I will not. I will just not. I will not. Stability doesn't even help against interruption spam. Thief Spear build because you can't press the buttons. What do you mean you can't press the buttons? That's what stability protects you from CC. On top of that, it's on range. Like... Okay, and...
Enemy captured the clock tower. Refreshing.
Do him dirty. At least a little bit. I have given myself a little bit of satisfaction before the end. Let's go. Quite a lot of people today on the YouTube side. The Gorilla Bomba? What is this? Is this something new you cooked up to destroy your enemies in a way that does not matter? It's like... On a scale from good to your nuclear build wing, how bad is it? What you suggest?
Everything myself. Strong.
Yeah, being vulnerable, because why fuck not? I guess. Sent in the DMs, I heard. Like, bro, I'm just certain. Do you want me to suffer the consequences of your actions? Maybe I will. Let me see the build first. Whatever the shit did you do? That's double mace hammer berserker. It's double base hammer berserker. Ouch. That sounds terrible. What relic did you string with that? What fucking relic is this? What relic is this? What? What did you send me? Jesus. It was a spellbreaker in the last PvP match. We had a cracked team there. Yeah, I also had a very scary spellbreaker, which knew to run in my general direction. But yeah, the rest of that was not exactly helping either. But at least there was a crumb of fun to be had. And I'm happy for it. What is that relic? You know what could be done, comically speaking? Because that's... I don't know why you're using Berserker. Ah, yeah, that's why. That's why you're using Berserker. Because you're not running arms. But... No, that's terrible. It's like... It's more cursed than the... than what Nomad sent yesterday. Like, much more cursed. It's like... It works 50% of the time, 30% of the time. That's a good description, actually. I don't know why, but I feel strong reluctance. What is his name? Started World, that's... Yeah. Like, for some reason, unknown to men and science, I feel like this is a bad idea. For just pistol thief with demon quill relic happens. Oh, that is the demon queen relic. That's what you said. Like, if you're running double maces, like, wouldn't it make just a little more sense to run Akim anyway? Because honestly, you could make hybrid build. Because, hold on. If you get precision, like ferocity, and condition damage based on percentage of power, you will have quite a decent condition damage. No? Like, I have 300. So, with Rune of Links that I'm using, and with this, which is doubled in Berserk, Rune of Links is giving me how much? 100 condition damage, so I would have 240 plus I would have like 600 condition damage from just this, and it wouldn't be bad. I know it would be bad. It wouldn't be that bad. And you could run weapons which benefit from both stats. It could be half decent. It could be half decent. Holy shit, what is this? Why do we have Berserkers in enemy team? What is this? I'm almost certain this guy is Condi. No? They're both power. I'm genuinely afraid. Into fucking ground. I can't. Damn it. Damn it. If I didn't switch to spear and just try to one-shot them, it would go out better. But two Berserkers running at you is kind of a terrifying prospect. So, in my defense, I plead oopsie daisy. They're still here. They're both still here. Come on! Did you see that? Come on. Come on. Don't. 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 I will touch you the ways you wouldn't want to. That Berserker looks very berserkery. Any Berserkers using Hammer yet? No, because they all know that Hammer is dog shit. Like, you need to fight somebody who is specially brain damaged to use Hammer effectively. Which that someone's probably me. You are correct, but come on! You're joking. Oh, why are you playing Stance Berserker of all things? Ah. I only face this person, and this person, and unfortunately, they seem to be very well like built to just together as one cause me problems. This motherfucker is just using stances and just waiting until I'm out of shit, and then he... Like, right now, why do you still have stances? You ran out of them! Like, hour ago! God damn you! Like, have you ever fought in this entire game anyone other than me? Like, please! Please! I have teammates, go kill them! Every single stance. Yes, and just... I'm crashing out. Because just... First thing they do is just two of them run at me. As soon as they stop running at me, I get a happy little... You I fucking hate you. I want you to know this. I fucking hate you. What do you mean obscured? What do you... Okay. Oh, why invisibility exists in this game? It should not. It's so fucking stupid. Just die. What do you mean? Why? Arena net. Probably has his elite as a stance because yes, he does. It's just I just want one person to play something normal. And the only person that plays something normal is this guy. This is the most annoying game that I had today. Just like that, as soon as I don't have to look at 15 different things at the same time, we have somewhat of a acceptable performance. Now I have to just deep. Are you the fucking check. I fully casted the skill, then after that he blinded me. And still the check made it so that the skill did not go off. And ooh. And now he's back, because why wouldn't he be? Just piss off, man, piss off, please! I have enough problems to worry about. I have this wheelbender, just... I want 1v1s, please. And not 1v1s that happen after I'm out of cooldowns.
Windmill captured. Mansion captured.
No.
Sharp blade, sharp mind.
Strong.
Hello?
Gaining adrenaline.
Got the target.
We're going to lose this, unfortunately.
Windmill.
And by hard. Which is kind of... scary, considering we fought 2 berserkers and still it was not enough. Oh, come on. Of course you have to be using the fucking stance as soon as I attack you. This is the full cope berserker. Like, you don't pivot into either thing. Which might unfortunately be the way to play this. The full bottom row. But hey, what's his name? Every failure is a chance to... Like, yeah, this is not a berserker that plays berserker. This is like magical third option that is just here to just play normal berserker or play... God damn it. It's... I should shut the fuck up. I was playing very similar builds previously. It's just... Excuse me? Hello? Game? It was very different. The hammer calls. Accept the allure, don't resist. Shh. Shut up. I will go into different map. Just to avoid you yapping at me. Quiet, 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 quiet. I need to focus for a second. I need to create something fierce, something vile. And I think the most disgusting thing we can do might be a hybrid. Let me see how much condition damage we have with this. 338. So why did Berserker had so much immunity uptime? Defense straight line with stances. Just defense straight line. Speaking of defense straight line, if we go with this, but this and this, or with this, and we will actually use our, like, Berserker traits, and we take... this as a baseline. Let me see. Condition damage, there was precision frost, condition damage, precision frost, condition damage, precision toughness, precision toughness, precision healing power, condition damage, power, precision, condition damage, condition damage, power, precision toughness. We take this. If we take links, that gives us 1000 something condition damage, and we can run Relic of Akim. And let's just quickly go and check on the golems how much damage we will get from that by making the golem. Stop it. It's just 3000, but that's also 3000. Okay. Now there's crit chance of 40 something %, but we will get... Right, thank you. And we get conditions that will just kill him. This is nice. See. I think we can make a decent hybrid build. To which I would try at least once a hammer. And we will go probably Sundering Leap, probably Shattering Blow, or we could use Wild Blow, because it's... We will need like at least one defensive skill. We could also use... Let's try this. Let's try this. Let's try this, and let's later compare what we're getting. Just this, if we get to... we get to bonk people, especially, and the sword also price conditions, so it's going to be very... it could be very explosive. And of course we have the hammer. You know, the hammer on them. And hammer berserk, if I recall correctly. It should do something, yes. It's kind of garbage, but also kind of not. Should not be too bad. Should not be too bad. Dual wield, yes and no, because we you're correct. You are correct. But it will not work for the hammer, but it will work for the... That is fucking instant. Will not work as well as... Still, Fierce Blow seems strangely weak, like... But does it only hit for... Why does it only hit for this little? We have... Oh yeah, we have no ferocity at all. Power, precision, toughness, ferocity, power, precision, ferocity, condition damage. We sacrifice ferocity. We should be running this, we should be running grieving, not wizard. Grieving, not wizard. That's correct. Because we don't have ferocity. Now it's going to be better. This can't see, but now it crit for 5,000. Shit. Still not as good as I hoped for. But we can remedy all of that with body blows. Body blows. This gives us ferocity, but that increases ferocity to 800, which is 200%. That will increase it by... It's fucking 5% of difference? No, it's 14%. But that will increase all of our damage by more than 5%. Because we will land like anything from here plus this, anything from here plus this, and it will also increase, yes, it will also increase the condition damage. Should I run Savage Instinct instead of Last Blaze? Last Blaze kinda gives us a shit ton of damage. Next we may want to try like Mace, Sword, Sword, Mace.
The match starts soon.
Because I have strange feeling that it's going to be slightly better.
Hold on to your points. Seize theirs.
We're going to have enough crit chance from this alone.
You've lost Lion.
We have 30% normally, so... I'm fucking brain dead. Brain damage, brain dead, and brain deficient all at the same time. Forgive me, chat, I have failed you.
To kill rising. Almost ready.
No, you dropped him. And not on his head. Okay, we did him dirty in front of his ops. Okay.
You've lost dragons.
Damn it. More defense. This feels like it has not enough offense. Unfortunately.
The Colosseum's artifacts are accruing power. You've lost the
Anyone
field.
coming there? Anyone coming through here?
Almost ready. The artifacts have reached maximum power.
How did it miss? It should not have a chance to miss. In. Okay. Probably 2v1 against Dragon Hunter is enough to kill the Dragon Hunter.
You've lost Lion.
That double jump felt nice. If it only was possible normally.
Red team has
And they didn't have to. And it should really just make Hammer Lake lose one. Might be drastic, but should have. I'll do that later.
obtained an
We have an enemy to fight. Like, maces feel decent. Should make the hammer like GW1 maybe drastic, but it should offer no mobility or range but high stance and damage. That's dog shit idea, I'm sorry. That's the worst idea you could have possibly created. Because that just makes it so... Okay, your idea, unfortunately, is just to make the weapon unplayable. Having no defense, no mobility... Ah shit, I did not notice. Having no defense, no mobility, no range... Like... Hammer worked in Guild Wars 1 only because it was mainly a PvE game. And because you could just, like... You could double class. The weapon already is unplayable, just the worst version of Mace. Yes, but you know what makes it unplayable? That it doesn't have defense, doesn't have ranged option, doesn't have... Like, everything that you said that Signet should do to Hammer is something Hammer already suffers from. Like, did I hit him? Did he down the guy? Please, 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 please tell me. He did not. I did not down him. As a matter of fact. It's just going to, you know, come for my ass and kill me. Because he's full health. Honestly, what they should do, like if they want to make Hammer playable by any means necessary, is just genuinely just give the Hammer way to proc him. Can you stop being yourself, please, Dragon Hunter? Okay, that's terribly gay, terribly gay. Give it Hammer stability, strip, then you give it identity. Yeah, stability strip is also one of very good ideas. You know, the stability strip, by the way, is the main reason why I'm complaining about Thief all the time. Because stability strip is king dog shit to play against. And I don't want Warrior to be dog shit to play against. Because... Surprise, surprise. I am not evil, and I do not wish the worst on the people who oppose me. And therefore I would not want Hammer to just straight up have built-in stability strip. Having to fight classes like Thief is already bad enough. Wow.
Running out of endurance. The Colosseum's artifacts are accruing power.
Oh, come on. I would much rather have, if we have to strip specific boon, to have stripping protection. Because that would actually get Warrior further. Especially Berserker. With Berserker, the problem isn't that people don't get CC'd, the problem is that people just don't die. because they have more resistances than you have damage. Think, comically speaking, that stance, of course, stance will be better here. Yeah, somebody has said that already. Anyways, going to go play Guild Wars Alliance Battles PvP. It's up right now. Yeah, going to play my new Shovewire Axe Warrior. Feel like Anet is balancing Guild Wars 2 better than Guild Wars 2 currently. Yeah, that's actually the same thing I was thinking. The people who just got to balancing Guild Wars 1 have like really know what they're doing, or at least it feels like they know what they're doing. So it feels better than straight up the thing. Then Guild Wars 2 is balancing, but it also might be because we don't have as much pre-applied biases to Guild Wars 1 as we have to Guild Wars 2. But either way, have fun. Have a great rest of your day. And ironically speaking, I have a strange feeling that even fucking rifle would be better in this situation. Because rifle at least has... yes, we get CC from Hammer, but it does not seem that we will ever get this CC going. This gives more ferocity. Yeah, I will try this. Because with rifle especially... Sorry, with rifle, what we get, amongst other things, is... I'll try it this way. Relic for things, probably. This would be very funny against like a... what's his name? A thief or somebody. Just to punch through everything. How much damage does it do, actually? No, not much. Damn. We seem to crit a decent while. Even though we have... Oh, that's quite a large crit chance. All things considered. Which we can get Fury out of us as well. Then we just have ferocity steroids. Okay. It doesn't feel too bad, it's just... It feels like it won't compromise too many, fortunately. There's like a lot of compromises, actually. But you may have question why they just chose to with hammer rifle. I mean, if you look at this, Rupturing Smash has only mobilize and daze, but if you look at Skull Grinder has damaging conditions, and if you look at Gunflame has burning on it. Yes, it's just burning, but then we have 2 burnings applied. We can get the Sigil of Smoldering. And we get this way. Why did it just swing like that? We have 12 seconds of burning applied. And that's... Hold on. Ah, yeah, the primal bursts do not count as rage skills, unfortunately. But it at least applies burning. So we can apply burning while doing the power damage. People will normally not expect the burning to do a lot of damage if we're the... what's his name? If we're on rifle. But with like this, and the banning applies 500 per second per target. Wait, I did not check. Maybe we can use that to reset adrenaline. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Is the cooking involved? We can. In fact, we can. We have triple reset also enabled. We have triple reset. And we have mace with skull grinder. Okay, we have cooked something up. We have cooked something up. Let this bullshit. Let the bullshit flow.
Strong. I need to Adrenaline rising.
You just play normally, and they will not expect mace combo to the face with Akim. Maybe that will get us through some tough times. And yeah, we can proc Akim out of the thing. We just drop this on them. We wait for it to stack up, and anything will apply the Akim proc. Ow. 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 Nice, not that bad, not that bad. I was honestly expecting worse. But the queues are getting longer. Damn. I don't like that, we're getting a lot of like 5-minute queues. Oh, the game might be actually dead. And this is Sunday. Sunday evening. The game might be dead, unfortunately. I'm afraid of it very much, but I cannot for the life of me consider this as yeah, it might be the end, unfortunately. But the other thing is just if we're not using if we're not aiming to be strictly in close proximity, we're not going to have as much use of the Last Blaze, so we might as well go Savage Instinct. Whew. Well, stats. Oof. What is nice. So it does not bother me later. Let's see. Let's see how bad it's going to be. Doesn't look too bad, but our build looks bad. Our build looks very bad indeed. I think, unfortunately, considering everything that transpired, and me just being like this started going downhill, unfortunately. Like downhill. But hey. I somehow don't feel bad about it. It's just the amount of bullshit that this game throws at me that I like still am happily dealing with is very, very, how do I say this, beyond my own expectations.
Hold on to your points. Seize theirs.
Yeah, I should just let them. Should play with the team if I'm planning to bait them into going on me.
Strong. You've got the tempo. Your enemy seized the altar.
You're joking.
Your enemy has the gate.
You're finished.
You're joking. Come on. Okay. The guy. No. Don't die. Good.
You control the gate. No. No on endurance.
Oh, damn it. We're going to look and face the Miasma, who of course does not need any fucking setup or anything to just... Hey mate, stop disappearing!
Your enemy has the gate.
Oh, this is so annoying. Why do you cannot just fucking play like a normal person? You just want to fight people and not fight some like, vague idea of presence. Hi Cap, hope you're having a good day. I don't. A little while ago I played a match against 4 amalgams. The funny thing was seeing them stun us one after another. Yes, welcome to GW2. There's going to be more amalgams. That's the one thing I can promise you, there's going to be more amalgams.
Stillness has appeared.
Even this low, people just do this. God damn it.
You control the gate.
And behold amalgam. What happened to the signets? I decided to try something something stupid, and that's how we end up with this build. Just... It was close. Almost killed him. Almost. Just amalgam via amalgam right now.
You've got the temple.
Come on.
Your enemy sees the altar.
Like the... Probably most... Like, the thing that I like the most about me playing Warrior is the thing that I either have to play Paragon or have to play Condi at this point. It's... Like, why are you here? Stop being here! Fuck! Damn it! God fucking damn it. And this is how this game feels. Like, when you're trying to play something that is not just strictly built to be king completely on everything at this point. Like, guy just walks to you and one-shots you. Like, whenever I try to play something for fun, I end up in this place. This is probably... Maybe that's...
Sharp blades,
Fucking...
sharp mind.
The flamethrower RNG is King Atrocious, the Amalgam is Atrocious.
You control the gate. You have all 3 points. Hold them at all costs.
And now this, like... Thank you, game. Thank you. Genuinely. Thank you, game. It is so fun. Now you have audacity to dodge.
Your enemy sees the altar.
You deserve what you're getting. Fuck you. Do you think the relics made PvP matches even more unbalanced? Tripod, like, how are we talking about relics? How are we talking about relics? Visions of Eternity still exists. I don't know how to, like, break it down even more blatantly. Why are you coming... Why?
You've captured the altar.
I think that people just troll me.
Your enemy has the gate.
Now, it's gonna get out of stealth and fucking one-shot me immediately. Watch this. And once again, he's just gonna come out of stealth and one-shot me. As I said! Like, what am I supposed to do it against this other than just play the meta Condi build?
Stillness has appeared. Protect me.
And guy's just gone. And stealth should straight up not break targeting. Like, yes, I am fucking angry. That is correct. I should not have. Like, I fell into this trap again. Every time I'm, like, a little, like,
Obfuscate, disorient, confuse.
even a little, back from the fucking brink of complete and utter fury, I just end up getting everything worse for myself by trying to play something that is not atrocious bullshit.
You've got the tempo. Almost ready. Eat my dust. Yes, get started.
Once again, I'm just being one-shot because people just... Like... Why is everyone everywhere? Like... And why is everyone better Gunzerker than Gunzerker? Questions that no one should have asked, but... The answers are fucking everywhere.
Obfuscate, disorient, confuse.
Nice, thank you, game. Jumping from here to here got me... Photos. Hey. I guess.
You control the gate.
And he's invisible. Why is he invisible? Fucking god.
Your enemy has the temple now.
Whoever said that I'm about to explode was a fucking prophet.
Tranquility has appeared. The enemy has all 3 points. Get them back. That looks valuable.
Fuck this. Fuck this. Like, the only way I could possibly not lose my mind is by actually playing the full Cancer Condi build. And even the Condi build is fucking garbage. Even the Condi build. Even the Condi build. It's just... I was engineer. The role of engineer. Yes. Damage. Now when anyone asks me again what happened to the Signets, I will just answer Guild Wars 2 happened. So that's unfortunately the fact of the matter. Stop it. Hmm. I have like the most strange combination of the experiences that should be mutually exclusive, but somehow they aren't. I went down division and a half since yesterday. And I just feel like this game is making fun of me. Could just play this with full stances. Full stances, but you know what I mean. A lot of stances. Probably with just this, and we are one stance away from full. But it's probably a little bit excessive. If you will go on close, I will fucking crash out. Oh, this is a bad day. Bad day right now. I do not like it. I do not like the mental thingy that I have going on right now. It feels very just not good. Feels wrong. Feels alien. Like, what the shit is this, huh? And now, as soon as I switch to Condi, my entire team is apparently faker. Why, when I play Signets, I'm getting teammates which do not cover for me at all, and when I switch to stances, they immediately just win everything. Almost. Almost. Never mind, I jinxed it. They do not win everything. They just... I don't know what they did. But it was not winning. Yeah. Now I jinxed it. Now we can all just bask in my glory. After fucking losing instantly for free for no reason. Oh yeah, they have 2 Condi Revenants. UP. That's exactly what I wanted to see in my games. Condi Revenants. Grenade spam amalgam. Oh my god. Did that completely miss? Oh my god. Oh my god. This is a terrible day for me. Just feel like combination of just worst luck since the beginning. I just fucking drained myself for no reason. I mean, it was good for a split second there. But then it just started going downwards and downwards and downwards and downwards, and we are...
My arena awaits. Prove your worth and gain my favor.
Oof. Oof.
You've lost the market.
And they can just, you know, have someone sitting there and...
The plaza is yours. I am readying my arena. Come mortals and contend for my favor.
Oh, why?
You've taken the market. My arena awaits. Prove your worth and gain my
Okay, I was pressing 4. Why did it buffer the F1 first? Is some like skill buffering thing that I have enabled?
The plaza is lost. You've secured the pier.
Joking. There's so much fucking magnetic aura everywhere. Stop having magnetic aura all of the fucking time. You coagulated spit.
You've yielded the fear. I am readying my arena. Come, mortals, and contend for my favor.
You lose meat because some reason.
Gain my favor. You've lost the
Come on, Jimmy.
market.
Come on, Jimmy. I know you want it. I know you want it.
You've yielded the fear.
Are you shitting me? Come on. Come on. Come on! Why is that shit ranged?
I am readying my arena. Come, mortals, and contend for my
Kill the bitch and kill the other guy.
The plaza is lost.
Okay, something is wrong with buffering with the skills. They did not use to... Oh, come on! Why did all of you leave mid and close to lose?
My arena awaits.
Wrong button, wrong button, wrong button, wrong button, wrong button. Oh, it feels just very... Defend the points, 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 defend the points. We cannot lose like this. Please, please, please. They worked so hard. Damn it.
You've lost the market.
Of course we lose meat. Of course we lose meat in the last moment that we did not... All we needed was not to lose meat. No, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Damn it. Damn it. Damn. Oh, every game like this, every game like this, every fucking match today is like just like this. It just feels like playing a... Game is completely, entirely RNG based. Howdy, Captain, I love your content. Hello. I'm happy that you like it. Unfortunately, I'm also losing my shit right now because I have a very bad streak. And it feels, unfortunately, that I have... What's his name? That I have... let's say, drained myself today to the point of not being able to play well, which is kind of comedic considering I never play well to my own, what's his name, by my own standards. But yeah, the unfortunate reality of the situation is that I should probably just cut it short and not continue this, because this is just this. The best way to describe what I feel right now is by gesturing and tilt. So you use the words tilt, use the words anger, but like tilt is already gone, the anger is already gone, and I just feel tired. It's just mentally draining. I reached this point, unfortunately. Like, it was kind of fun for the... Like, this streaming PvP, it was kind of fun for the... what's his name? Last 2 weeks. It's just these 2 days were special, kind of. Completely special. I didn't even think I have streamed that much. Let me see. Because I might be... what's his name? Ouch, I got blinded by the lights. Fuck is this? Let me see. I streamed 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14th day in a row, essentially. Today is the 14th day on a... Losing streak means I need buff warrior. No. No. It's not how this works. I wish it would how it works, but if that's how it works, they would never stop buffing warrior, because I would provide them enough losing streaks to just make this class fucking permanently invulnerable. But hey, we had quite a good, let's call it, wild safari experience. Just watching what the hell is going on. But yeah, I believe that's it's going to be for the best if I don't push it, don't try to break myself. So yeah, I'm sorry that it went this way, that I just lost my shit, and thank you to everyone who came, who decided that your time is worth wasting with me, and thanks to all supporters. Crabface out.